the film is technically silent film, which most Japanese films were until about 1931. But in fact, film historians of Japan would always remind you that even in 1920s, Japanese silent films were never silent. They were usually accompanied by a band and also by this figure called silent film narrator, who would stand in front of the film audience, talk through the entire story of the film, sometimes make up dialogues of the characters who are being shown in the film. And so when the film Tokyo March was released the same year when Onchi's woodblock print was shown, it would have began with an introductory moment, a prologue, where the narrator would have sang the song Tokyo March, produced by Victor and recorded. Maybe they would have actually, later on, they would actually simply use the phonograph recording to play at the very beginning of the film in front of the audience. And so what I'm trying to depict is this, again, a web of media, recorded music, film, and so what Onchi is doing with his woodblock print, and that would have been understandable to his audience back then, was that he's not just showing a quaint Western film. I would suspect that the woman could very well be a Japanese woman, in fact, because Japanese film industry was very big by this time. But whoever it is, he's depicting a scene that is full of sound, full of image, and that connects these increasingly dense web of media that an increasing number of Japanese are consuming. And that's what my book is about.
You know, just for reference for anyone who wants to really explore these matters, you mentioned the filmmaker Mizoguchi. Many people would say he was the greatest, or one of the greatest, of Japanese filmmakers. He's regarded up there in the Trinity with Mizoguchi, Ozu, Kurasawa, and be well worth your while if you want to explore outside the MITx to just go back and look at those old films. Most of them can be found with English subtitles now.
Absolutely.